Here we are, fight night at the Point 7 at the Omer Shrine in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, brought to you by Conflict MMA Promotions, where I'm going to take you up close and personal with some of the fighters and special guests at the event. Here we are with Jared Williams, the matchmaker for Conflict MMA Promotions. Now, Jared, great night tonight putting these matchups together. What is the process that you go through to getting these matches and finding the right people to give a great show for these fans?
Sweat, no sleep. A lot of video research on YouTube. I work with the websites mixedmartialarts.com, SureDog, and then I Google a lot of guys' names, and then I'm trying to find that background on them that maybe they're not willing to give up, right? So they may say, "Man, I'm a striker," and then find out that this guy's, he's got a little background in wrestling or something like that, where he was a two-time state champion wrestler, and he calls himself a striker. And I'll find out he's a wrestler and a striker, and that's great. Now let me go out and find somebody who either contradicts that style or maybe plays right into that style. So for me, I'm looking up all aspects of their game, and then if they've never fought before, I'm looking for what gym they train at. Maybe what's the norm for their gym? Are they going to come out fast? Are they going to come out slow? Are they karate guys? Are they wrestlers? Are they jiu-jitsu guys? And then look for, like I said, a counterbalance for those guys.
For you, like what gave you the drive to start bringing shows and mixed martial arts to Charleston, and for it being such a baby here in South Carolina?
Well, the first thing that happened was, I'm passionate about management of fighters. I want to see their careers progress the right way, and I started working with some local guys, and I was putting them on local cards, regional cards, going up to Columbia, going up to Charlotte, going to Atlanta, and staying in that 5 or 6 hour radius, And then what happened was that we did a couple shows at the Coliseum where I'm watching as a fan, and I'm managing maybe a couple guys, and the shows just kind of fell apart. They didn't organize it right. Maybe they paid too much, whatever it was, and they crashed. They took a huge loss, and they said, "I'm never doing this again." So after 6-8 month layoff, I realized if I was going to manage anybody from Charleston, they got to fight locally. So we chose to do the fights here in Charleston. We picked the right kind of venue where you can get that close interaction with the other fighters, with the fans, and kind of build something that feels like that everybody, even if it's the home team guy, they're connected to whoever's coming into that cage. So you see guys from other towns come in, they compete for us several times, and the local fans become fans of the regional fighter who might be beating the local guy. And I think it's because the venue that we chose and the process that we choose on picking the fights, they keep it really does keep it so close that the local fans they feel interacted with the fighters,
You're one of the best matchmakers I've seen, especially in the region, locally wise. I mean, definitely, hopefully on bigger and better things for you as well as a matchmaker and as a promoter.
Thank you, man. And we got another show coming up January 5th in Columbia. It's the first fight that we're going to have as Conflict MMA Promotions in Columbia. We've done some cross-promotional stuff in Greenville and in Columbia, but it's the first one. It's Conflict MMA. It's Carolina Fight Nights 1. We've already scheduled four fights for 2013, and then we scheduled 4 more here on 2013, and then we're trying to make it down to Savannah, Georgia. So we're hoping that things come through on the Athletic Commission's part for Savannah, Georgia, and we could be looking at 12 to 20 fights a year in the next 2 years. So that's pretty cool, man, to keep these guys active, whether they're regional or we'd like to expand our boundaries. We'd like to get even, I guess you'd say, semi-regional, right? Start pulling these guys from the Midwest, from that Texas area. There's a lot of prospects in that area, so we want to bring them in, bring the best guys, and we want these guys to be coming in and banging and having a good fight.
We're here with Jeremy Severin, professional fighter representing CMMA. This is being Jeremy's first pro fight with a lot of amateur fights that you have. What is the preparation that you're doing for this pro fight compared or different from the two?
It's pretty much the same. Just trained a lot harder and added elbows into it, so didn't change up a whole lot.
And what weight are you fighting at?
170.
Okay, all right. So, what do you expect to do? And what have you trained for? I guess this guy's more of a stand-up guy that you're finding in Matt Dempsey. What are you planning to do? I'm assuming you'll be more of a wrestler, jiu-jitsu type of guy. What is the strategy that you might have for him?
Yeah, we've been working my striking a lot. We've picked it up to where I can stand and bang with just about anybody, I feel, and but more than likely I'm gonna take him down and probably submit him.
Hello everyone, I'm here with Matt Dempsey, the Scrappler. Matt, I was wondering, this being like another coming off a couple losses, you're coming out training. How was training camp for this fight?
Very good, man. Very good. I made weight good, man. I been training hard. I had a bunch of good buddies I've been training with. Hour. Put the hours in, man. Put the hours in. I feel great, guys. I feel great.
Yeah, you look really good, man. You look really pumped for this fight. Being a first pro fight of the night, what are you gonna bring to the table and bring for the crowd and show everybody what you can do?
I'm gonna bring the win, man. I'm gonna bring the win. I feel great, man. I feel great this fight. I just feel I'm gonna push the pace. I know I get deep in the, I got the second, third, fourth win. I got it, man. I feel great.
Cool. Being known as more of a striker and stuff, how have you prepared for more of a guy like a wrestler or jiu-jitsu guy?
I feel great, man. I'm actually I did wrestle a lot too, man. I did jiu-jitsu, man. I've been training with some of the best wrestlers in the world. I used to train in Iowa for a long time, man.
Okay. Cool, man. I do appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. I'm here with Matt Dempsey, and he's our first pro fight of the night. Anything you want to say out to the crowd?
I want to say, man, thanks. Without you guys, I want to say thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I got my mouthpiece in, so sorry about that. I forgot to take it out, but.
All right. Thank you very much, man. All right.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Thanks. I'm here with Ghetto Jones, the main event of tonight's fight. Man, you're a really tough guy, man, and you're really taking this fight short notice. How have you prepared? Do you just stay in shape all the time and just take fights like this, or just another way of challenging yourself?
Well, I was planning on fighting before the end of the year, so I was already training, you know what I'm saying, getting ready, you know what I'm saying, preparing myself to fight towards the end of the year. I had already had a feeling somebody was going to back out of some card, so I was just preparing and getting ready already. So once the call came, I was already ready. So it was you know what I'm saying, I done trained 2 months for this fight. You know, I'm really in shape and ready to go.
So pretty much you just stay in the gym, keep training. Just when a fight comes, it comes, and you just step up and do what you got to do, right? That's pretty good. So preparing for someone like this, even at short notice, like how do you prepare someone that's considered more of like, a karate guy and also more of a jiu-jitsu guy? Like, because tell everyone like your background of what you do, like what is your more skill set and how you prepare to fight someone.
Okay, I train all around. I train jiu-jitsu, wrestling, stand-up, karate. As far as karate guy go, I already fought a dude like that was like, I did karate all his life. I trained with a dude doing karate all his life. So, the karate thing won't be a big issue. I already have, defeated a dude that was, a Muay champion, like a karate champion or whatever. So, this karate thing won't be a problem, I don't think.
Here I am with the new 145 title holder, Serge Armstrong. Now, tell me, man, it was an epic battle that you were having with George there. What was going through your head through the whole fight?
Well, first of all, he's a tough kid. I give him lots of respect. I see why he had the title to begin with. I just knew he was a wrestler. I knew he shot in a lot. But the first round, I think he was going to try to stand with me. And to be honest, after I hit him and knocked him down, and he felt the power. To be honest with you, he just started shooting in after that, and he was strong. He was heavy. I couldn't get him off me, on the third and the fourth round, and it was a battle. Like he would hit me hard, but for some reason it didn't stun me. Like he didn't get me any stunners or anything like that, even though it looks like it. But it was a good fight. It was all all of 5 rounds, and then I finally got up against the cage, and he came in, and I got a guillotine in, and I sunk it in pretty deep, and started pulling on it. So, and I felt him go limp, and then that was it.
So, what do you feel about a rematch in it?
I'm 34 now, 35 next month. I'll tell you what, the body's aching, So, it's not like he did any damage where I couldn't recover. So, rematch. Could possibly be. I think he was going to go pro, but we'll see. I should be really fighting at 135. So,
but definitely great battle, awesome fight on your hand, and hoping to see you again in there. Hope you don't retire too early. You know what I mean? And thanks everyone for watching, and let's hope Baby Ox doesn't quit on us. All right?
Yeah, I hear you. Thank you, thank you. And I'd like to give my sponsor, Iron Lotus Tattoos. Thank you for sponsoring, and Charleston MMA Gym. So thank you.